Flathead area. I want to welcome today our leaders, Barb from Arizona, winning at the moment on your very own Ever Ready, the Adequan Gold Cup USEA CIC3 star, so this is exciting. And then in the center here, Hannah Supernett on Marianne Gadban's Under Suspension, the lovely nice mare that you've got the ride on now, leading in our CCI3 star. To Hannah's right is Buck Davidson, sitting second on Carl Siegel and Sherry Martin's Copper Beach, lovely Irish horse you've got, and they're also fourth on the Approved Power Horse, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Two stars.
And he's leading the 2-star as well, and I will get back. And so excited to see back on top of the leaderboard Holly Bennett-Awad on her very own Jolly Bow. Is that not exciting? That's exciting. All right. So Barb, I'm going to start with you, and I just want you to tell us a little bit about. You've been to Rebecca Farm before, but and this is a super partner of yours. Tell us a little bit about the ride today.
Oh, he was just on fire. He was on fire in the warm-up, and we kind of galloped through the start box because if I tried to do anything else, it just was going to fall apart. And from the first fence, he just dragged me around the course, and it felt absolutely incredible. And I think this is probably the first time that I've really asked him to run on the, like, instead of just allowing him to gallop, I actually said go faster on the flat part. And he says, I've been waiting 17 years for you to ask me that. And he was very happy to watch. And so he was just, he never didn't put a foot out of place. Every single fence felt like it was supposed to. Like, it was just incredible. So I'm very lucky to have him. I'm so lucky to have him.
Hannah Sue, from top to top, but changed up on the horses. Tell us a little bit about your day.
Well, I was first to go on Cooley Dream, who was leading the division, and he's a pretty green horse at the level. He's 8 years old, and I wanted to just go out and give him a good run. I wasn't, going exactly for time. I wanted to go out. It's a big enough jump, so you got to go at a good amount of pace, but just trying to get him going pretty well in the beginning, and then he was a bit barn sour coming around to the water. I think he saw all the people, and he's not seen a lot of atmosphere like this. But I got a good shot into the water, and then didn't quite read the moose out, and we had a little fall there. So jumped back up. He's totally fine. He's resting in his stall, but I had my good teammate buddy here making sure I was all right before I got on my next horse, and I'm lucky to have owners like Marianne Gadban that really care about me and my horses, and didn't push me to ride the next one, but I felt well enough and hopped back on Pippi, and she was fantastic. So I'm really, really glad that I did that. Just tried to put the fall out of my head and learn from my mistakes and go give her a good ride. So I'm really proud of her.
Really quick, guys, if you don't mind, when you answer, could you grab the microphone?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It'll sound so much better.
Can you say all that again? I will say, Hannah, you haven't been out in, it's been 6 years, I think you said, because you came out with Air Horse 1 when it was here.
Yeah.
What's it like to come back to Rebecca Farm?
Well, it's such a special venue, and it's great with the Halt Cancer Index to be able to be a part of that and see all the support that they get with this event for cancer research and everything. I had a family member die from breast cancer too, so it's really special, and I was really happy to be able to come out this year. It's really cool.
Buck, with all these horses in the top of all these divisions you're in, you've come out to Rebecca Farm a lot. What is it that brings you out here?
It's a great time of year to come to Kalispell, right? It's a great kind of summer vacation, and they offer good prize money, and it's kind of a good time to bring the horses that are stepping up. It's sort of a softer first 3-star, and a nice place to give them sort of an education, and it's a top class facility, and it's been good to me so far. I've never actually won, and been second to that one over there, and that one over there, and now to this one here. So anyway, luckily neither one of them are in 2-star, so maybe I get some luck there. But it's a great event, and hopefully tomorrow goes well.
How about the Copper Beach? Tell us a little bit about this guy. You've got some miles on him.
Yeah, it's funny, he's only 10-year-old, and he won a 3-star as an 8-year-old. But I never really liked riding him. It was always very difficult to ride. I thought he never looked like it, but he felt like he was so internal. But after going around Kentucky this spring, we did 4 3-stars with him before I put another 4-star. And after Kentucky, he's come back. He's just a different horse. He's so much more confident, so much more relaxed in all 3 phases. So very proud of him. He went around here like it was a novice course. He just looked around, and I'm very lucky to have him and excited for the future.
How about approved power?
Yeah, Indy, he's, I got him from my friend Aaron Vale, and Amy and Peter Tunney bought him because I thought he was a nice horse, and he's Amy's horse to ride on a weekly basis, and then, she competes him a little bit, and I ride him. And he's just the most genuine horse. He only started eventing in January for the last year, so it's sort of 18 months. But he's just been a really honest, solid citizen. He lacks a little bit of movement, but it's getting better. And he's just an out-and-out trier, and he's just a nice horse to have in the barn. And he's only 8, so I think he'll get better.
Holly, this is exciting. It was just beautiful to watch you go around today, and it was fun to hear John Halling up. He was up in the announcer's booth, and he said this mare just really suits your style. And he said, well, I don't know if the mare suits Holly's style or Holly suits the mare's style.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually here. Buck called me about 5 weeks ago and said I need to come try this horse, and I obviously didn't have any money or anything, and then he called me about 4 more times and said, you have to book a plane ticket, and so I did. I went out there, like within 2 steps I looked at him and smiled. Like I just knew it was, she's an amazing, amazing horse. Justine has done an unreal job bringing that mare along, and I've been jumping in advanced fence since Worlds 2 years ago, and I felt by fence 2 that I was back to my rhythm, and it was easy. It was absolutely a blast to do on her, and I'm so lucky, so lucky. So, yeah.
You must have show jumped her a little bit though.
Well, I did a preliminary and an intermediate on her, and then when I asked Buck what I should do, he's like, take her Montana, and I honestly thought you were going to say run her intermediate. Somebody's like, run her in the 3-star, she's ready. I was like, okay, I believe in Buck and trust his opinion. He's been one of the few people that's been behind me through good times and bad, and if he tells me to do something, I'm going to try my best to do it and make him proud, and I just...
You're
making me cry. It's been the last year and a half. It's been hard.
Yeah. Well, we were all glad to see you, that's for sure. Any questions, you guys? Leslie? Okay.
Congratulations.
One last question for Barb, and then we'll take a photo. So this is part of the Gold Cup Series, the Adequan USEA Gold Cup Series. Do you have any thoughts of going to, it's going to be in Tryon all the way across the world, but it's a fabulous facility by all accounts. Would you go to contest that if you win tomorrow?
I'm not exactly sure what my plans for fall are. It is a long drive, and I'm actually aiming. Right now, my thoughts are going back to France to run at Pau, and so I'm not sure if a month before I do Pau, I can drive him across the country. So at this point, we're probably not going to go. But if our plans change at all, it's definitely still there. It's still a little bit on the table, and I know